And man, it is hot. It's Monday too. It's Monday and it's hot. What a combination. How y'all doing? How y'all Monday going? Hope it's going good. But sweating. Can't stop sweating. But yes, I am back. I've been gone for some days. Haven't dropped a live or video in days, which is a little new, but I wanted to give YouTube a little breaky break. I'm still gonna go live at times, but I still wanted to give it a break because I don't think I like how YouTube treat me. YouTube is spazzing a little bit and I don't like it. So hopefully we can get back to being regular, you know what I mean? What's going on, Rob? What's up, Mado? Lafayette in the building. How y'all doing? Thank y'all for y'all views and y'all likes. I appreciate you. Man, it's Monday. It's hot. It's humid. And Night of Champions was a little crazy. I'm not gonna lie. It was definitely better than I thought it would be. Night of Champions was, I'd say, good. Rob said, talk to me. What's going on? Man, I'm not gonna lie. Rob said Night of Champions sucked. Oh man, the biggest heel in the game, Robert Brown. Who would have known? So, only thing that sucked about Night of Champions is that the women got to wear everything dressed all the way up and be hot and sweaty and stuff. That's the only thing that's messed up. Everything else was fire. I don't care, Rob. Everything else was fire. You can't tell me that wasn't good, man. Like CM Punk, John Cena main event was good, man. So let's get to it, man. I ain't gonna go in order. I'm gonna just go how it went. And we're going to start off with the Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton King of the Ring final. Matto said, Raw is in my hometown tonight, and I'm letting you know the crowd will be quiet and ass. Well, Pat McAfee's hometown, too. Ain't that Pittsburgh or something? Where y'all at? Pennsylvania? Rod said the fans didn't even pay attention. They was on their phones. Man, the crowd was kind of weak. I'm not gonna lie, they still went off for Karrion Kross, so that was cool. But let's get into it, man. So, you know what I mean? Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, it was a good match for what it was. It was slow and methodical. That's what I expected from Cody Rhodes and Randy. I thought there'd be a little more going on, but we got to see Randy pull out some heelish moves, and Cody reversed some heelish moves into his own. So that was pretty cool. I thought we was gonna get some heelish things from Cody. It was more so Randy, so it was pretty nice. It was pretty good. I'd say it was well deserved. A nice final. It was pretty good. It felt more like an exhibition. It didn't feel like it was a bunch of shenanigans. It felt better than a lot of the finals King of the Ring tournament. Rob said neither Cody Rhodes nor Randy Orton got any pimping left. Come on, man. I ain't stunning you, Rob. You trolling. Milo said, yep, Cody versus Orton was pretty good. I know it was good. Robert, it was good. Robert, you know it was good, man. It was a good match. Seeing them go back and forth was pretty smoke. I'd say that was a good match. And then Sami Zayn and Karrion Kross, I'm not going to lie, I missed it. I was doing something when that match came on, but when I came back, it was over already. So I'm assuming that it wasn't too long. But I'm glad Karrion Kross got some type of spotlight. He ain't been on a pay-per-view since WrestleMania 40, and that was a crime. And the way he went out on WrestleMania 40 was a crime. So any type of attention he getting, man, whatever. But we on the road to getting him back good. Rob said, stop that line, Matto. Oh man, come on, Rob. Matto said Karrion Kross. Come on, man. Oh, man, come on, bro. Bro said Karrion Kross. That's where most of his time is spent, backstage and catering. Not Karrion Kross, but Karrion Kross, man. Mal, you be coming up with some stuff, man. O said it was mid. They threw him a bone. Yep, that sounds about right. You ain't winning nothing, but at least you'll be on the PLE. It's only been a year and a half. That's crazy. Rob said Karrion Kross should have slaughtered Sami Zayn, not put him over. And If only it was the other way around, brother. I thought we was getting to that, but what I'm going to assume is that either Karrion Kross is going to eventually, thank y'all for that like too, I appreciate it. Either Karrion Kross is eventually going to turn Sami heel, or this is one step on Sami's road to win the Royal Rumble and possibly becoming champion. Remember, Karrion Kross is the one that said that Sami would never be champion. He kept saying that over and over, right? And I feel like Karrion Kross is going to have something to do with Sami's push to get that world title by WrestleMania. So that's what I'm assuming. That's what I'm hoping. Karrion Kross, his character, which I think what it is, I think he's supposed to be a demon. He keeps saying negative things, trying to turn people into negative people, and I think all that is what his whole thing is. Very sly talking, hiding in the shadows, always in somebody's head. I think he's supposed to be a literal demon. So I think it's interesting seeing how that's going to play out. Matto said true. Rob said Sami Zayn had his time. His pimping is gone. He's done it. He's done a lot. I'm not gonna lie, but you can't lie. I think Sami deserves one. I think he deserves one. If Kevin Owens got to get one all those years ago, I think him and Sami Zayn are pretty much equal to me. I'd say that Sami Zayn needs to get one as well. So, especially since Kevin might not wrestle again, I don't know. We're gonna see. I can see him definitely showing up to a winning Sami Zayn at Mania, and that winning Sami Zayn be against Cody Rhodes for the world title. I'm predicting it early. That's what I want to see. It's going to be a heel Cody Rhodes, and I'm looking forward to it. Rob says Sami Zayn that got owned on WWE. Oh, he's the goten of the. I don't know what that means, Rob. I don't know what that means. Matto said the Saudi crowd booed Jay, but said we love you to Triple H post show. Thoughts? They told Triple H they love him? Whatever. I mean, these are the same guys that rather see dudes and draws than women have naked, so I can't say nothing about that besides that. And they don't really care for black women. It's just as history's been given. They boo Bianca Belair. Anybody of color that's black, they ain't trying to see it. They think it's kind of weird and abomination. So I ain't messing with them on that tip. You can tell Jay was a little upset about it, but I mean, whatever. She got past and got through it. So Battle said yes, it was random chant in the background while he was talking. That is weird. Got some lotion on my nose. Mal said Triple H. Yeah, that's weird. They love Triple H and all those older guys. I will say, my own opinion, I'm probably in a small group of people, but I don't think Jade should have won Queen of the Ring. I think it should have went to Asuka. It was good seeing Asuka come back and be in the finals, but I'd much rather saw Asuka beat Jade because one, it would make more sense based on experience, and two, I'd rather see Asuka versus Io Sky at SummerSlam than Jade versus Io Sky or Tiffany Stratton. Unless we're getting some type of title change, that's the only way I can see it, because I can see maybe Jade going up against Tiffany Stratton at SummerSlam and it being a big deal. David Jennings said, I agree. What's up, David? How you doing, bro? Welcome. I can see Jade going up against Tiffany Stratton at SummerSlam. That would be a big thing. It would be a highlight thing, right? People would want to tune in to see that. And then I don't think it's Jade's time. I think Naomi is going to cash in on whomever or make it a triple threat and take it and win at SummerSlam to get her world title. She ain't won in like 8 years. I think that's what's going to happen, because I think it'd be robbing us if we didn't get Asuka versus Io Sky. So maybe we'll get that, or Rhea Ripley come back and go against Io Sky for that match we won it and we never got to where Rhea Ripley never beat Io Sky. Either way, it's a win-win to me. Rob said, Mr. What do you say? Mr. I see color booking Jade too fast. No, you ain't lying, bro. Zombie Slayer, what's going on? Welcome to the chat, and thank y'all for hitting the like button. Jade makes more sense because of story. Io versus Asuka will still happen. Okay, And I think it would work in that way. I think we'll still get Asuka versus Io down the line, maybe still at SummerSlam, and then Jade will go against Tiffany Stratton because that's her brand. She's supposed to go against her brand's champion, and Naomi will cash in. Or Bianca will return and cost Jade to where Tiffany retains, and then we still get a cash in. Either way, I think it's a good outcome. Mal says the Saudis love putting big trophies on Cody. He won the crown and that oversized belt last year in Saudi. That was weird. That's one of those ads, like commercials, like, you know how they got ads all over the ring now? That's one of them things where it was like some type of promo or in the contract, because literally it's non-canon and it has nothing to do with anything. It's kind of like the greatest Royal Rumble ever in Saudi Arabia. Remember Braun Strowman won that for some reason because he was the most over at that time, so it doesn't make sense for him to win it, but there's nothing else to it. It was within his own universe. Yeah, 50 people, and that's it. He won it, and that's it. And there was no mention of it. Crown Jewel Championship, no mention of it. No, it didn't make sense. Plus, it was kind of ugly, so it didn't make sense to use it for anything else anyway. So it's weird. That's why I don't like them, because that's why I don't like the fact that they're doing business with them, because it's all an ad. It's like, do things that we want you to do, even if it doesn't make sense storyline wise. We just want to see it. Remember they had Kane and Undertaker versus Triple H and Shawn Michaels. That's because the Saudi Arabian people wanted to see that. They wanted to see it, and all the old school people. And they had a lot of people on their card that they wanted WWE to produce, but they didn't even know half of them was dead or not wrestling no more. That's how out of touch they was. They just remember all the old school people, like Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, Iron Sheik, all of them. I'm like, half of them dead, bro. So yeah, they're pretty much out of touch with that. And like I tell everybody, whether you're hanging out or dipping out, please hit that like button. It helps me out. Thank you so much. Zombie Slayer 99 says Naomi will cost Jade at SummerSlam because of the storyline. Agreed. Bendu Official 777, what's going on? Thank you for your view and your like. Says Brock Lesnar is my favorite. He might be returning. We don't know. He ain't cleared yet. And a fun fact, it was supposed to be in his hometown this year, SummerSlam, but they changed it to New Jersey all of a sudden. Didn't think I noticed, huh? I noticed. It was supposed to be in Brock's hometown, but Brock ain't clear yet, so let's move it to New Jersey. Thought you was slick, but you ain't. Zombie says Asuka versus Io still happens at SummerSlam. I bet you, bro. Hey, fingers crossed. We need that spectacular match. We need it. I don't care who wins. We win by watching it. I'm telling you. And Meadow said the Raw lineup looks mid tonight. Sheamus versus Rusev and Penta versus Sammy. Oh, Penta and Sammy versus Braun and Bronson Incorporated. Fun fact, Rusev debuted at Royal Rumble 2014 in Pittsburgh. A bit of a homecoming tonight. He needs to beat Sheamus, and we need to call it done, because I don't know. I feel like they're trying to give Rusev something, but they ain't really got nothing for him right now, which this is okay for what it is. This is okay. This is like a reimagining of Powerhouse Hobbs versus Brian Cage or something. I'll make it seem like it's that. Maybe that's the best thing going. Fun fact, Diddy left jail today. I heard that a lot of charges got dropped, so I'm not surprised at all. I mean, this is Diddy we're talking about. Rob says Willie D. Dang, that might be a real thing. I'll have to check into that. Mal said the Rumble Batista won. Said the Rumble Batista won. Is that true? Says Melo. Bendo says, do you know Sindhu Moosewala? I don't. And Zombie says, a WWE Hall of Famer spot in Pittsburgh where Raw is tonight. Who you think it will be? Obvious choice, Kurt Angle. Exactly. Probably, most likely Kurt Angle, because who else? It's true. It's true. It's damn true, right? It's darn true. That's this phrase, you know what I mean? All right, guys, I appreciate y'all hanging out, man. I'm about to get out of here. Miles says my city loves Kurt. He will get the biggest pop if he comes out. On the flip side, they were quiet for Wiz Khalifa's Raw performance. Oh, poor Wiz. He only ain't made music in literal years. He did drop an album a few months ago, or a month or two ago. It wasn't too bad. But thank you guys for watching, man. I catch y'all later. I gotta get back in. I catch y'all tomorrow. Y'all be easy. Peace. Thank y'all again. I catch y'all later. All right.